SHODO!
Hey, what is up, SHODO population? As always, I'm your host of Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have
Gifts.
yes.
Giff Jr., in fact.
Gifts, whichever ones. Well, it's not that easy.
Obscure movie Transformers quote. If you know it, you know it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, guys. As always, I'm your host of Frozen Stratos. Did I say that? Did I do that already?
Gokaiger.
Okay, yeah, we did it. So Josh is gonna be a little bit late, like 5 minutes late. So we're just gonna move on without him. Let's rush through the Gokaiger news without him. I'm kidding. But we had the blog this week. We also had a surprise SHODO super blog that we want to get to. But before all that, I do want to pay a passing mention to the fact that at Bluefin, at Bluefin's booth at SDCC right now, they do have some SHODO figures on display. And that was pretty cool to see. Though there's nothing new. There are no new sets that we haven't already seen before, so part of me thinks that it is still just sort of status quo for now.
I saw the one photo of the set, and I saw the SHODO on display, and I thought, at least it's not the Golden Power set.
Yes, that I'm happy about. That
would have made me go, oh, come on, guys.
Either they got rid of their whole stock, or they just want to bury it under the rug. Either way, I'm happy to just not see it anymore. Genuinely, I still have mine that I did not purchase from them unopened because I didn't know they were doing that run, and I purchased this before that was even a thing, and I was not able to go out and support.
And as Blade Raider saying, like, hey, they're also doing a screening of Real Time.
Hell yeah!
Want to see some people call it the best Rider movie. The bar is low, is what I'll say.
It's a contender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a contender.
One can see that it has more effort put into it.
Yeah, it had a little bit more time in the kitchen.
Exactly. It's one of those. I whipped out that Miyamoto quote that you like to use, where it's like a delayed game is eventually good. I was like, this is one of those cases where that's actually true.
Yeah. Because then sometimes you have what is it called? The special edition situations where you just add CGI anywhere. You put a rock in front of R2D2, whatever you gotta do. Anyway, see, that's when it takes too long in the kitchen. But this is genuinely me just vamping for now until Josh gets here. So we might as well, before he gets here, dive right in to the SHODO news instead, because I feel like we'll have he probably has a lot less to say on it. So let me get that set up. Malunis, how are you doing?
Doing good. Apparently they were also potentially doing a giveaway for the 01 Blu-ray. I saw a tweet.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
that's also saw that kind of made me go, wait, really? You're doing that early? But then I thought, the V Cinemas, they do that too, kind of.
Oh, do they really? Oh, that's
where like when you're doing the limited theater screening,
yeah.
So it's like, you know what? That's fair. It just feels weird because it's a whole show.
And also, I did see that they said, hey, show up to the panel room early. There might be a surprise or something. Mm-hmm. So, they're give things while supplies last. But what's plentiful in G-Man's office?
What does that say? It's personnel who combats.
That's right, combatant. Man who fights. You know it is. You know it.
Zombie Gamer?
Yes, one of them guys. There are a lot more zombie like rider things than I thought there would be. And if you wanted to count it, I feel like another riders would, or another Agito would fall under that category.
I mean,
right, like zombie-ish situation. I'm speaking Go, another Agito and such.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
I can see it.
Oh, yeah. Chris is saying, I think they are going to announce another rider show. Oh, on Blu-ray. Okay, all right. I mean, is it Gaim? I feel like they've been pushing. Some of them have been. The one guy has been pushing Gaim, so I feel like that might be a good contender for what's next. Yeah. Are they? That is not what they are attacking with, because Chris, these have no meat removal. Yes, these are very special weapons. But there are also just tons of these dudes. They're doing this thing here that I am just not a fan of at all, and that is the toe stickers. Wish they'd stop that. I'd like. SHODO has been, operating under the mentality of like, if it's going to be difficult to put a sticker on, we are going to paint it. This is the most difficult portion of a sticker sheet. So, well, I guess we'll just have to deal with it. They also wanted to show off.
Myself.
Huh?
I guess I'll just have to paint it myself.
If you would like. Yeah, anyways, they also just wanted to show off what you're going to be getting in Buy 2 in terms of accessories. So you're getting some punchy fists. Oh, wait, did I leave them all up there? No. Oh, it's right here. You're getting a shooty gun, right? You're getting some punchy fists, so that's fun. Helps to punch these assholes in the neck. And then we're getting the axe, as well as an angled fist, and then some punchy fists for Vice. So that's fun. But speaking exactly to these guys, though, they wanted to note that there are some serious points to get through, but then they only gave us 2 points. They divided it into just
at
2
least
things.
At least more than one.
More than one, I guess. You're telling me that points.
You're telling me that Julius Caesar, who died at least 20 years ago, made the salad? My favorite tweet.
Yeah, these look cool. Their first point is that the molding is serious, and there is some pretty intense molding going on here.
It's not silly.
It's not silly. What do you mean? Oh, I see.
The modeling is not silly at all. It's a scary zombie, man.
Wait, what was that, Chris? What was that? What is that you said? Are you reading the chat, Josh?
Yeah. I wasn't asleep.
You probably know Josh's PayPal, so pay up.
Sorry about that, guys, but I'm here.
That's fine. As always, I'm your host, the Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have
Josh.
Gokaiger.
There we go. All right, cool. We got
dinner was just taking long, and we finally were able to finish it up, and I was able to show up. So
nice.
So far, what we established is that Giff Junior's here. The foot stickers. The molding is serious.
Yes. Also, we sped right through Gokaiger before you got here, so don't worry. You don't have to talk about it at all.
I could probably talk about it twice.
No, I said everything I would have wanted to say on it. Honestly,
no, we didn't pass it out.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
good, I have more to say. So
there's so much more to talk about that we didn't get to last night, and I'm really wanting to dig into that.
But yeah, I'm really happy that they finally introduced the Genmu Zombie Gamer from Revice.
We did not have enough zombie gamers, especially since SHODO hasn't given us too many of them.
If you wanted another gem, I guess this is a good base for it.
It is, yeah, that could definitely work.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah.
But like, I'm just happy we're finally getting these, because like in a rare turn of events, they're like pretty much in every episode of Revice. which is honestly like shocking for something like this.
She is just like, thank you, please.
So far, they've been in every single Revice episode that I've watched, which is wild.
It's really good. You gotta watch more.
I'm sure it is, but like my brain won't let me go through it until I finish Saber, and I can't finish Saber until I get to that point in Gokaiger. So Gokaiger is the one holding me up. What's holding me up? I actually want to finish the things that I watch, and I don't want to leave it at 3 out of 4 episodes.
My solution is to procrastinate on all shows.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you're giving me shit, but you're letting Malunis go.
It's equal. It's equal treatment.
I understand.
I just have to we just have to give Corey shit all the time. That's how this works. So
okay, cool. Yeah.
Also, thank you, Longstraw, saying it's good, Corey. Take our Revice.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. It'll happen.
You know how it is.
Eventually, I'll get to it.
I mean, hey, to be fair though, we're like right at that point in Revice where I dropped Saber. So like in a week or two, I could drop Revice, and we could be right back at square one. So
that's true. Yeah.
Buy one.
I like what Mortal Wombat has to say. The Chad Giff Jr. Appearing regularly versus the Virgin Shimmy showing up in 2 episodes in a movie.
You're right.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There were so many of them in that movie that I feel like it at least balances out a little bit.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. To be honest, I didn't know the names of these guys until tonight. So
same. Like I had to look it up because the blog was not being helpful.
Well, I didn't know what they were called until I looked at the stand. I'm like, that's what they're called.
Yeah, I was about to say, you were looking at the text just like, that says Gifu Jr. That has to be an error. Let me see.
So yeah, this guy, they were talking about how typical rider molding. It's a bit more angular and a lot less organic than these guys. And they really tried to step it up here. The thing that gets me is that like there are all these divisions in the mouth here on the front. That's really cool. And then you got these striations here for like, I guess the mutton chops. Then we also have the molding on the chest, which if you take a close enough look, these are actually asymmetrical. It's an asymmetric design. It's easier to see up here where you can tell that this side is like way smaller than this. Also, we have the drawer joints going on here. And that's a good time. Unfortunately, though, they are not as long as Revi's. They are more like Vice's, shoulder layout.
I didn't even realize that they were. I didn't realize they were shorter.
Yeah, so basically, what it boils down to is that. The ball joint seated in the chest rather than at the top base of the neck, base of the head. Yeah. And they said, they can't have something spherical shaped, otherwise kids are gonna start eating them or something. Because they're dumb like that and they don't understand food. Yeah, they were also noting that that's also how Vice works and whatnot. And you can still get, some decent range out of this guy anyway.
So what they're saying about the neck is that, so the thing that I'm stuck on is the fact that arms are slightly shorter. So is the idea that they saved a little bit of plastic so they could do this?
What do you mean?
That's what I'm trying to figure out is like how the arm length relates to.
Oh no, like it doesn't fit all the way since the ball joint is seated so low.
Okay.
Do you see like this?
But the comparison up there was showing that the arms are actually not as long. It looked like.
No. The peg.
Oh, the peg. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at the arms like, no, I can definitely see it. Giff Jr. definitely has like a shorter arm.
What?
Weird.
Oh,
it looks like it.
Oh, I guess, but like.
Okay, so that's unrelated.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I didn't even notice that.
The thing I was staring at, like, why is Giff and Vice just got slightly shorter arms?
Yeah, I have no idea, honestly.
Neck.
Yeah. Also, we have the return of the like seamless thigh area, which once again another layer that I did not think would make it to this army builder figure. So that's fun.
That
looks nice.
That whole area of that body, that's good for like a blank body template.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Just pop them out at the knees. I guess these straps.
I'm also thinking of like the pelvis and at least the lower torso, like all of that.
Yeah, unfortunately though, and they talk about it later. I'll talk about it later. Never mind. Hey, this is the weapon. They put it on the sticker sheet because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see it. It looks good, and there's no meat removal.
Yay!
Yeah,
rib.
And then we have the return of the sprue. They said get used to this because they're gonna, be able to paint more things because of this. And the chest and the head, chest and head fully painted. So we're getting a pretty awesome situation there.
Besides, you'd have like less plastic bag waste with that, kind of, right? Or is it in the plastic bag?
I think
they're still in the plastic bag. It doesn't
I didn't know if they just like put it the sprue in the box.
Nah, I mean, I think Japan's a lot better about their waste management and
true.
Yeah. So
Blade Raider also described this as no bone removal.
That's right. Yeah, the big bone is right there in the center. But yeah, this is the division of it. So as I was saying before, this is not divided up the way typical SHODO would be. Like the chest doesn't come out and the back doesn't come out. So you're left with something like this. I'm fine with that. Chris is saying only problem with the sprue is it leaves a dot of missing paint. Yeah, I've seen that on all my Yudo figures that have painted hands.
Famous example, Kuga.
Yeah, Kuga.
That's true. Yeah,
that was a shame because that one had some really good metallic paint.
Oh yeah, Chris, that's a great point. He said, "Also wish this came with the Tupperware tub for the stand."
You're right.
Yeah,
that really would have been nice.
You can find that on Thingiverse. You're welcome.
Yeah,
I made one that can stack pretty easily.
Nice. How much is it?
Free.
On Thingiverse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was thinking because Chris obviously he doesn't have a printer, so you probably have to go through a service.
Well, the thing that's convenient about sites like Shapeways is that you can just get a price quote, which basically amounts to drop the file here and we'll give it to you.
Sure.
So hey.
So yeah, this is cool. I'm liking all of this, and that was only point 1. Point 2 is that there are very few stickers, or there are quite a few stickers. The messaging here was very confusing, but
there are at least a few.
Yes,
with the corner cut off for some reason.
Well, I guess for whatever reason they don't want to give that away.
Oh, the wave
tell us anything.
It's the item in the wave, basically.
Yeah, but we already know on from Ami listings and whatnot that there are 14 in this box.
Yeah, because this is by 4.
Yes, this is by 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now it's getting expensive.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's got an army builder in it, so it's appropriate. Yeah. So Giff Jr. 2 Fs, get it right. But there are only 11 stickers here. Well, it says it goes up to 7878. Okay, so 11 stickers on this sheet for the B side, but the A side, none stickers is the amount here.
Hello, my awesome. Good friend.
I like that amount of stickers.
Yeah, it's a fun amount of stickers. Also, they noted that it's something that is highly requested in the surveys. Just to not have a lot of stickers, and they're paying attention. They understand. They know. And something helpful about this is that he had to build so many of these for this review. That not having so many stickers and not having so many. I guess it did have a few parts, but all that said, it only took like 8 minutes to figure. So that's awesome.
No seal.
What? Oh, yeah. People are asking for no more stickers, and I get it.
Yes, breast does not come with the seal.
It does come with an otter though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So these are buy 4. They also wanted to do a quickie review of buy 2.
Yeah.
Not too much new information here outside of
it's basically. Oh, I was gonna say it's basically the thing they usually do, where they're like, "Hey, this is out now. Here's a recap."
Oh yeah.
We don't need to go through all this. You guys already know about it. But the really nice thing here is that they note, hey, the combination sequence, that's a little tough to see on these boxes. And they even addressed like visual issues way earlier for people who have like seeing issues. And they wanted to provide just clean versions of the instructions on this blog. So
that's nice.
I missed this.
Yeah, so definitely either head to the Twitter thread linked in the description, or straight to this blog to go through and get your combination instructions if this is a thing that you want to do with your toys.
Yeah.
I can understand not. So
these are just so involved. I mean, look at that picture of Refi.
I know.
There's so much happening.
I gotta say,
if they're already giving you like QR codes and stuff for this, they could have just given you some QR code aided instructions.
Yeah, I gotta say, when it comes to the remix forms, if COVID wasn't happening, I would be tempted to get another set of Revi and Vice to display the Rex on its own, because my current plan is that I've got the shelf with all the main writers, and Revi is there, and Vice is kind of hanging on to the edge, as you do. But then there's a shelf that's going to be for all the Revice stuff, and I thought, be kind of fun to have the remix forms there.
Oh, okay. And then instead of having a Revi and Vice, you would just put the combo.
Yeah. So
okay.
There's merit to having these on display as this. Just it also, because it means you're not going to just have a bunch of clones just kind of on display.
It is a more diverse display.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, technically they're taking up less space because they're combined, but no, they're kind of bulky.
Yeah. What I'm most surprised by with this blog is that there was zero mention of the Mammoth combination at all.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, it has been such a slow trickle for that one.
Yeah, that one, especially since we still have so many left to do. Either part of them.
Yeah. And like, we still have a bike to make happen at some point.
Yeah, I don't see that until after the show is near its end.
We'll see. I don't know. A lot of this stuff showed up earlier than I thought, especially the foot soldier. But I guess did shimmy happen in wave 4?
I want to say the shimmy was like 6 or 7, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe you saw something about this. Maybe I missed it, but in our own Discord, someone had pointed out that apparently they were able to get some of this stuff out sooner because they changed the way that they. Okay, I never sure how to pronounce it. Zemoibi, you know the one.
Regular... Oh, zombie, but then like shuffled around a bit.
Fair.
I don't know how to pronounce his name either. Zemoib.
They translated some of the text themselves and said that if I'm understanding this right, they were able to rush Demons, Mammoth, Vice, and Giff Jr. into production. I'm guessing they meant Revi, just because they decided to do the body division differently.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, like, from what I could tell, this portion up here, we're getting there. They were talking about how since they don't have this dividing up into body and armor, they were able to save production time on this. That is all I gathered from that. Like,
so maybe they've said something to that effect previously then.
Maybe. I mean, like, here it says, so the set contents are like this. There is no division of body armor like demons. The time, effort, and cost to verify the divisions are saved, and the delivery date is in time with this Corona sword. Which, all right. It's basically just saying...
the bad guy.
It's saying this is... I don't want to say an easier figure to make, but, like, if they had the body divisions, like the armor and body divisions, they would have had to verify that the pegs worked through the testing. And since they didn't have to do that, all they had to verify was potentially just the ball joint socket and the waist peg. So it saved on production time and cost.
Gotcha.
I assume.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway... if you need the instructions, they're right here. Next week. Oh, they also said that the window for this first round of this set is ending soon. So if you live in Japan,
nobody wants.
Yeah, I mean, I want it for the sake of completion.
Oh, that besides that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, I'll just have it later with legs on it, I guess.
That's my hope for the line, is that they're like, no, you see, the little ghost tail is the exclusive.
Yeah, I mean, genuinely, I don't think they'd make this mold without.
I'm sure they're going to do it, because I think they actually just did that with the vinyl. Because they just released the vinyl where the regular version has legs, and I think I want to say it was at a Kamen Rider store exclusive or something that had it without the legs. It had like the tail, and I think there was even like a third version where it was like a slightly translucent.
Well, wait, how do people display it then? Oh, in the garbage. I see.
Yeah, yeah. You got it.
Yeah.
Maybe they find a way to like hang it on the wall.
So make sure to get your guys' stuff in if you are in Japan or have someone helping you with that. I don't know if there's anyone in that situation, but in the event that this is a thing for you, barcodes, put them on that postcard from way before, send them in. Hopefully get one of these guys. I certainly would like to own one at some point. But they're doing this stupid method, so what am I gonna do? Also, once it comes out, it probably won't have the rocket firing gimmick that it was advertised with, so keep that in mind. Anyways, that is it for this guy. Let us now move on into the meat of this episode.
Let's go, Gokaiger.
That's right. That is correct.
Yeah, before we got what was essentially an announcement of an announcement.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, 2 sets for SHODO Gokaiger.
Exactly what I expected.
Yeah, everything that we had guessed, even down to the offhanded Navi comment, even down to Josh's want of the Ranger key hand. It's all in there.
We got it all
in there, except for I would say like 3-ish critical misses.
Yeah, there's just a couple things about it that I don't like, but there's very few things that I dislike about this.
Yeah,
like, it's really good.
All of it. Yeah. So yeah, they start this off by saying like they had some points or something, but this was not an outline for it. They were just saying, hey, there are 2 of these being going up for pre-order at the same time, and this is going to be a 3-dimensional version of the new movie Beast and X10 Gokaiger forms, and then also the first SHODO Super set that does not have an SMP release attached to it. And as much as Chris, I'm sure, and other people are hoping for this to point to an SMP Gokaiger release, I feel like the whole point of this is that, hey, we don't have to stick to SMP whether they do that or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's what I always bring up, where it's like every time they keep like topping themselves. Like, add more Rangers, and then I feel like I've brought this up every single time now. The next big thing would be here's something without an SMP tie-in.
Yeah, and I think genuinely, if they want to do another SMP release, they would want to have the backing of Super or SHODO Super behind it as well
I think
flow with it.
They would be justified in making a Gokaiger that would sell, but like,
absolutely.
I also think like if your plan is to do like a SHODO Super set that doesn't need to have a product tie-in, I think Gokaiger would do really well.
Yes,
especially with that zeitgeist.
Well, like, I'm still surprised that there has been nothing from Go Ranger.
Yeah, I'm really shocked that hasn't been a set yet.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of like Power Rangers not having any MMPR until like wave.
I was about to say
5.
You can even go closer to home and say that it would be like them not paying any homage to Ichigo.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or even like, well, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like a lot of people's favorite one is Sun Vulcan and not necessarily Go Ranger. Like,
yeah, I've heard that one's popular.
Yeah. It's not treated as like the end all be all nostalgic Sentai that like Mighty Morphin is. So.
Yeah. Let's just dig into these, huh?
Yeah.
This is the SHODO Super Gokaiger set. It comes with the initial 5 members. It comes out in July of next year, which like you gotta wait until summer. Jesus.
Ooh.
No,
that's perfectly fine because that's the only reason why I was able to get this. Because like I was able to put the deposit down on it and not have to worry about the rest for a while. So.
I put in all of it at once because I'm part of the problem.
I would have if I could have, but I could not.
I also, like I don't want to end up spending more money.
There's $106 worth of Lightning Collection figures coming out this Wednesday, so I need some money.
There is something Lightning related that I did want to ask you about later. Remind me to circle back to that.
I would definitely will.
Shoot, I also have to remind Rye to apply for a job. We were talking about that last night, but this is gonna retail for 7,500 yen, 8,250 with tax, or if you're going on Tokullectibles, it's like 120.
Right? Yeah, it's 120 or it's 120 or the deposit is 60, or you can do for either or of them, either the deposit or the full total. You can pay in the installments.
Right.
Which you do every 2 weeks. So.
2 week is it 2 week increments until the day of?
No, it's 2 weeks like from now. So like if you ordered it now, you'll be paying it off until like mid-January, and then you're done.
Oh, the first payment is due in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
Well, I mean, you make the first payment when you like apply for it, and then like the second payment will be in 2 weeks. The third payment will be in 2 more weeks. You get it.
That's what I just asked. I said every 2 weeks.
Yeah, but I mean, no.
Next,
Well, that's technically the second payment because like you're making the first payment right now when you do that.
Guys, I want to see the Ranger key hand.
All right,
I do
fine. Well, look, you can't see it. You can't pay for it, Malunis. I don't know what to tell you.
Damn it, they didn't paint it.
God, they're just giving away the whole bag, huh?
Ooh.
Oh, I know.
Well. Yeah. So let's go.
See, what's funny is that when I woke up, you had already done like on Thursday. You had already done the blog for this, so you didn't get to spoil it for me because I was able to just watch through the tweet thread because I didn't even look at the blog to like get those pictures that we just went over. So I was like following your tweet thread until you posted like the end of it, and I was like, there's all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like I like making things a bit more of a presentation, but this just goes, hey, everything. Yeah, but I'm just so excited for this. This is the first set. It comes with basically everything you need. Gokai Red is showing off the Mobirates, but you are getting an opened and closed version. You are also getting just a Ranger key in its regular dude form and not in its key form, unfortunately.
Regular dude form.
Regular dude form. I am wondering how detailed that mold got.
Probably not very.
I was about to say it doesn't need it. Not at that scale.
It doesn't.
It needs paint, is my thing.
Yeah, I would agree.
But I realize that
all
means
typically turn into their respective color. But you could just sometimes they do all red, all blue, what have you.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. Is that if they did do it in color, then I guess that would mean you would end up with I'm just gonna throw out the number 25 different hands, probably.
Oh no!
If you want all of them to be red,
they would give you the one, and that's it.
Yeah, you're right. That's what they did.
That's true. Yeah. Hey, Malunis, you can paint it yourself. You said it yourself earlier. You can do it yourself if you want. I agree. You don't ever hold the. Well, I guess they hold it up like this, and then they do the flip. Well,
yeah.
They don't hold
Jam
it at
the head
base,
into the key.
They hold it at the top. They hold it at the shoulders, huh?
He's about to shove that person's head into a keyhole.
Well, this is the right orientation because the key would flip down, the head would face.
Oh, right. They do the.
Yeah, it would work.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I would have liked
it. Just looks strange because it's not in key mode. That's why.
Yeah. If they did the key mode, they could just have painted the silver, and I would have been fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, barely anything. Barely an issue here.
So what I was going to ask about the mobiles is that a sticker?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's a flatter surface.
But I wasn't complaining. It was just is that paint? Is that sticker? That looks like a sticker, probably.
Yeah, I can live with that. I can live with that.
That's valid.
Yeah, no way to paint that. At most, they could tampo that.
What they did makes it look nicer.
Speaking of stickers that might not be the best,
well, we have
the weapons. I do like silver.
Yeah.
I just saw the blade. Oh.
It
is a bit rough.
Either way, I like the reflective nature of it. I really wish the red could be a bit more matte because they have done that in the past where they are able to sort of recolor or have a different finish on parts of the sticker. And I feel like they could have done that here, but this might be a pre-production situation. I don't know. It looks good though. I'm so happy. And they said they went back and forth multiple times to make it a big size and get it exactly right. And then we also have the guns. These guys can do the shooty.
I'm so glad.
Yeah. It would have been interesting if we had a swappable part to have the canister pop out. Same for the sword, but I understand.
Oh, for the final waves,
yeah. Cool. But I do understand that would add to the parts count.
Maybe they'll save that for the final wave.
If they did another set and
with Gokaiger Christmas,
Gokaiger Christmas.
Yeah, we'll get to what I feel like could have or we could still tread here, but you got the gun and you got the entire Galleon Buster.
I forgot it existed.
Oh god. And the gold stickers on this are so pretty. They have
I wish it didn't exist.
Finish. Huh?
I said I forgot it existed. Then when you said those were all gold stickers, I said, I wish it didn't exist.
I mean, hey, this is something not even the figure arts did. So
ooh. Yeah. The
only small version of this that I can think of is one of those Toys R Us exclusive multi-pack sets of figures came with it as a bonus accessory.
Oh.
But that was the only way to get it for the Bandai America figures. So
I wonder if I even have that.
Because I think it was with the set Not like the whole team, but because I have that set and I didn't come with it. It was the set that had like Super Mega Force Red and Silver, Mega Force Red and Robo Knight, and then Samurai Red and Samurai Gold.
Dang, okay, that is a blind spot for me. I didn't even know that existed, and I kind of need to go back and get that.
So that set existed because it was the first one of the sets to include like that exclusive weapon thing, and then they did that like all throughout Dino Charge. Like every one of the sets came with an exclusive weapon.
Yeah, I got all the Dino Charge multi-packs because that is the only way I collected that line.
I wish I got those. Those were all so good.
They're so good. I got multiples of the last one because I needed to put the crocodile pieces.
Oh my god, that was one of the most.
So that's the.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh. That figure pack is the only way to get that Galleon Buster that size.
Yeah.
Was it? I'm just gonna say, was it just black plastic, no paint?
Or, I wanted
red plastic.
Let me look. I'm pretty sure it actually did have.
That was always my gripe with the Bandai America stuff.
Let me see. Go into the Super Mega Force toy line.
If I'm honest though, like having unpainted weapons to me is not the end of the world. I could not care less.
It helps when it's the right color.
Wow. That was a lot more painted than I remember it being.
Oh, really?
Here, I'll drop a photo in the chat. It's actually a really nice looking one, but I wonder how it would. It'd be too big, but
let me see if I could bring this image up for everybody as well, because I do want to share this. You put it in the Twitter chat?
Yes.
Okay, give me a sec. Oh god. Oh my god, I want that. Do I have that? I don't have that.
That's a very specific problem for a toy collector.
Yeah. Here, is this? Okay.
Let's see.
It doesn't show the DM. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I think it's about to show the DMs.
No, that's definitely more painted. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Shoot. Hold on. Open image in new tab. Let's do the URL. Okay, that makes more sense.
The beauty of being live.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. God, I hate this. What is going on here, huh? Why don't you just let me do this?
Power Rangers Legendary Action Pack.
I hate the most of this. Anyway, either way, I do want that now.
And you're really going through it, huh?
Yeah, shoot, Chris asking the right questions. Is there any paint on the weapons at all in this SHODO set?
Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah. What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Zoom in.
Make it bigger.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you zoom in? I can't do that. How does that work? That's not okay.
Oh, yeah.
Here, let's go even more so we can see the detail on that. And
yeah, the detail in this 2-pixel tall image.
Hey, yeah. I mean, all these promo shots from 2014 are going to be crap. So
Jesus.
Yeah, that weapon looks good. Very.
Yeah, it does.
Looks very nice.
The bar,
but I mean, it's scaled for a 5-inch figure, so
that's the thing is that the bar is low for these weapons and the paint, and it's still very, very good.
The bar is low, but the need is high.
That's true.
Yeah. Let me. I guess I'll. Oh, whoa! How did you do that?
Yay!
I clicked all the buttons that are below us that we can do things with.
Oh, cool. Anyway,
we got there.
We have
a volume and a super mega number of parts. They didn't say mega. But I'm looking at that.
So this has a pretty high parts count, and I do believe, as Chris was asking, some of this is painted. Like I would say some of the gold here on the front that's painted.
I'm going to give them benefit of the doubt and say they didn't make all the rounded red part stickers. Like that's got to be that's got to be red and silver paint, and then like the gold stuff is what you're adding.
Yeah. Also, something that they did not show was that there is a stand for this, a black support part for self-reliance.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see what that's going to be.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's probably going to be like something. Sometimes they just put a stick and like a block underneath.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
At least
better than nothing, but I would have preferred nothing.
I mean, I feel like you could probably just make this work. Like, you could probably balance it.
Yeah, this is fine. It's happening. It's fine.
I mean, I'm sure it's a little finicky. And if Marvelous falls, he's taking the whole team with him. But
that's why they're all holding each other on the belt.
Well, it's gonna go bad. It's gonna take them all with them when he does.
You could have Gokai Silver underneath, just like hugging the cannon.
You could. Yeah, that could work.
So yeah, this is really nice. There's also an extra figure. It's Navi. Oh my god.
This is cool.
Also, this is painted because apparently they couldn't get the paint or the molded color and the sticker color to match. And they were like, we gotta paint the whole thing in brown.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
There's, as you were describing, I was just looking at it like, what Corey is about to say is that there is no good place for a sticker on this. Because all these surfaces look like they would be terrible.
I don't mind them. They're fine.
The feet, the beak, the imagine trying to put a sticker around that.
I mean, yeah, but they got it all over the wings. They got it all over sides of the head, the tummy.
Oh, okay. So those parts.
Yeah. So this is still stickered. Hello, the immortal Red Fox.
Blade Raider said that's what's missing, the Triforce.
Oh, you're right.
It's a good point.
Take one of those. You know what? I was rewatching their Zyuohger episode.
I do that every couple of months.
Yeah, and yet you have not touched Strongest Battle episode. Today I was thinking, man, I want to watch Ten Gokaiger again. Ooh, but what if I watched Strongest Battle before that? Ooh, what if I watched Zyuohger before that? So I did those two. I watched
Zyuohger episodes were so good.
They were great. Like that was one of the best crossovers. All that to say,
I mean, I guess my ridiculous protest against episode 4 of Strongest Battle is because it didn't give us any Ranger keys. But now that keys are back, I could watch it, I guess.
Balls in your court, Bandai.
Hold on. But that special still did not reveal any Ranger keys.
No, I mean, it failed as a special. That is correct. But
you disgust me, sir. Calling those 4 episodes anything less than or anything more than a special?
No. You're the other way.
Calling it a failure is not the right thing. That is it's so good. And you're just the worst.
It's really, really good. It's really, really good. I'm just not gonna finish it.
Whatever, man. No, Chris, don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up.
I mean, hey, the 3 episodes were pretty solid. So
yeah, yeah. I was thinking about watching, as Blade Raider saying, every appearance of Gokaiger, but then I was like, I don't want to watch some of those movies. Like
Superhero Tyson.
Oh God, yeah. Oh,
I like Superhero Tyson.
Yeah, I'm trash, but I did kind of like the first one.
I've kind of liked all of them that I've seen, to be honest.
The first one is incomprehensible,
but it's
very bad. But I love it.
So good though.
Yeah, it's wild. There are some fun moments.
Tyson Z is okay. Kamen Rider Tyson is really good.
Yeah. My favorite character in the first Superhero Tyson is Decade's hair.
Yeah, that's true. He does have a crazy hairstyle on that one.
Yeah. I like Superhero Tyson chicken nuggets. Fantastic. Thank you for that, Chris.
Me too, Chris. I just had some.
Superhero Tyson's Punch Out.
Oh no. Hey, Navi. Navi is here. This was honestly a curveball. I didn't think they'd actually do it. But
yeah,
you know what?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I
commend them. At the same time, didn't they include some sort of animal friend in a previous set?
They did have the life bird, but that was weapons. He turned into weapons and the
I forgot about that. Yeah.
So I did not know what sort of precedent that was setting outside of, hey, we want to complete the weapons.
That's true.
But to be fair, Gokaiger doesn't have as many weapons as other teams. But we'll get to that. Then we have
stickers. These stickers.
It's flat. It's fine.
It's just the prototype sticker quality. That's all. It'll look better when you're not this close up to it.
I like it. I still like it. This is fine.
I like it they included it, but the stickers are atrocious.
That's what I'm saying. Is that I'm not talking about the final product. I'm just saying as quick prototype stickers. These are just I can see these kind of lifting off already.
But look at this. Look at this. The numbers are present.
Those are good.
That's pretty good. That's fun.
Wild.
The print quality is great. I'm talking about the quality of the sticker.
I don't know. I don't see any of this lifting presently.
Give it 5 seconds.
Something about the shadows at the center is where it feels like something's not quite there.
It feels like this one is separate from the rest of the X.
Well, I mean that would make sense because on the key itself, that's like a raised piece. So
it is, but when do they do the right thing with stickers and separation? That's my thing.
I mean, this is a premium Bandai product, so
it's true.
Fancy stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, real talk. That looks good. From afar, you're not even going to notice anything is off.
And so this is everything that comes in it. These figures, all of these hands and whatnot, however many duplicates, 5 of each. Also, don't forget, there's that black display stand for the gun. And I will let you know that there are...
So wait, how many Mobiarts do you get?
You get, I want to say, 11 total?
That would make sense. Yeah.
Right?
I mean, that's how many you should get.
Yeah. But I did want to mention that, this set I feel like is lacking, I want to say, a handful of weapons that I would have liked. I wanted Luca's double saber. I wanted Joe's other double saber and triple saber.
The weird things that they definitely made figure arts of.
Yes, exactly.
They did. Yeah.
And Luca's, I guess, strings with claws at the end.
Yeah.
And if you're feeling saucy, an entire guy sword armor for Luca.
Saucy. I was also just thinking because we were talking about Navi being an odd one to include. I just remember, didn't we talk about the possibility of the treasure chest?
Oh, the key chest. That would have been so cool.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like the things that you're listing plus the treasure chest, maybe another set.
I mean, that would be cool.
Enough for another set. Just here's Gokai Christmas and all these other things.
No, there's another figure.
It's not December yet. If they wanted to talk about a third set, in December,
exactly.
But here's the thing too. That could be a whole. That doesn't have to just be one figure. I can think of 3 more figures they can throw into that. Maybe 4.
We can talk about figure options at the end.
I had an idea. So we'll wait.
Yeah, but I have a couple ideas.
Yeah, in terms of accessories, what else would you guys think would work in this first set?
If people in the surveys shout loud enough, maybe the hand options they'll give are hey, here's all the Ranger key options you could possibly want.
Oh, I want every Ranger key option.
Just one of each is the thing. There's the kicker.
Any Ranger key option you could possibly give me.
And we'll assume that it's just going to be their team colors. So it's there's going to be a red, a green, a pink, etc.
That's a good one from AJMC. Don's 2-key gun when he was developing the Gokaiger Alien Buster.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That would be a
also
good
the
one.
open gun thing that we talked about before.
Yeah, the final
open sword.
The final waves ones will be cool too.
Blade Runner's saying I can just use twist ties for 2 swords online. But the other 3, yeah, those are missing.
I want to see how that would look. It's just like twist ties on the end of it.
I do agree with
probably
Chris,
look, close enough.
Oh shoot, yeah, okay. In terms of, we'll talk about character selection later, but I do like that prospect. For villains.
Oh, a Bosco one would be so cool.
Oh, yeah, Bosco. Yep. I
and Sally, you
Bosco.
Can't have it without
That's
Sally.
True. That's true.
Which I guess not a villain.
You know what? I forgot about Bosco. That seems like the obvious one now, because what I was thinking was, what about Joe's friend who became the monster?
Yeah, Barizord.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I would like. I don't even know if this is right to put in there, but I'll take Joe's sword. Old sword, the long straight one, which is which I could probably just take from any of my Ryukis at this scale. The blank form Ryukis.
Blank form, yeah.
I wonder if that's the same prop.
It very well might be. I'm not sure, but
yeah, that'd be fun.
It's just a basic sword, so yeah, that would work.
You know, I actually did spot a generic sword that had been used in X8 and Saber, very specifically.
Oh,
so it's like that does actually happen.
I'm really sad that Sword's family sword never made. Was it the Discalibur? Never made it into anything else.
The Discalibur.
Yeah, it was called the Discalibur. I only know that because like I was watching Rider at the time, and then my friend was doing it with me, and then she just named herself Discalibur on all things.
You see, Blade Raider, you're right there. Speaking of Bosco, why is there not a trumpet toy? I know. How'd they never make that trumpet?
Oh yeah, that's wild.
That's like prime premium Bandai material right there. Like,
yeah.
Come on.
All right, so let's hop away from speculation. We'll get to actual suits and figures later. But let's move on to set 2.
Yeah, one of my all-time favorite Sentai suits and characters. So
yes,
this was a must get. So.
Yeah. Also, I would like to note they are still working on the plastic color for this figure specifically, and they want to make it a lot silverier.
I think it even looks pretty solid here.
I think it looks fine now, but
I guess this is kind of more in line with like his toy of the Ranger Key, where like it's kind of that dull gray plastic compared to like in the show where it's like the metallic silver.
Oh, wait. Hold on. There he is.
Oh, I knew that plastic clinking sound anywhere.
Hell yeah, what a boy.
Ranger Keys have a very distinct sound when you have them all together like that. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff right there.
It's not. It wasn't all Ranger Keys in there, but yeah.
Yeah, but you could tell that there were. It was a very distinct sound for some of them. So
can I living Ranger Key right here, giving us the science.
Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, don't force it.
Oh, there we go.
Don't break the hinge.
Why? What would? This is fine, right?
Yeah. Well, whenever you flick the key, it over time will destroy the hinges.
Sure, but I rarely use it.
No, that's fair. I have on my desk back in my dorm. The Gokai, I have a candy toy Gokai silver key that can't even turn into a full key anymore because the hinge is that loose that if you flip it up, it just falls down.
Oh,
so I just use that one as just like one to play around with because I don't care what happens to it.
Your playtime key.
Yeah. So yeah, Gokai silver here.
Looks wonderful.
Yeah.
No notes.
We were wondering where was Guy when we saw that original picture, and here he is.
Yeah. And as I suggested before, he comes with literally everything I thought he would.
Yeah.
The gold mode, like we were all thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I described, it looks great. It looks great. Shodo showing its limits with the paint.
Yeah.
It still looks great. It's just like, oh, well, I can't be perfect.
I'm agreeing with Josh in that I would do with some stickers on this.
See, I was gonna say, like, if we're not using stickers, I get it. I get it.
I think it's just because I see it so much. Like, I've seen basically this exact thing with stickers already. Because, like, the candy toy version of the gold anchor key is literally just like a sticker for the middle and a sticker for each of the shoulders.
Yeah, right. But I feel like, because, like, even here, these are all. That didn't zoom in. These are all properly.
That gets you every time.
I know. I like
you do it every
has
week.
The little plus, and I was lured into a false sense of security. But they are molded. They are molded. Like you could see.
Oh yeah.
Here,
molding is great, and I appreciate that they're all at least like the correct primary color of it. You know.
Yeah.
To where it's pretty like I think we said earlier, Corey. Like it's pretty much just the visor details that are missing.
Yeah, that's all I would want. I know that you probably have some trim up here in the hair area.
And I mean, this one's given Hasbro a run for its money on painting visors on Dino Thunder White.
Shots fired,
dude. I went to a Walgreens recently and saw the unpainted, outlined one.
Yeah,
in store. I thought that was wild.
Yeah, because. Oh no!
Wild Force?
They never ever sent out a shipment of fixed ones. You still have to go through the whole process to get their replacement helmet.
Oh, that's dumb and bad.
Every single manufactured one of those figures is wrong unless you go and get the helmet.
That's stupid.
Yeah, so you'll never find one unless somebody like returned it or something or whatever. You're never gonna find one just naturally in the wild with it correct.
Yeah. Yeah. Gold mode. Looking very good. Like what gets me is like this black outline here.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. So I am wondering. This is tough to see, and this is going to be a very interesting thing.
What? How it connects to him? Is that what you're saying? How it connects to him? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I know how the back connects, sort of, because there is the back peg that we typically look at. What I'm concerned about and how it might work with Marvelous, I think you swap out the belt buckle piece.
The key buckle, yeah.
Yeah, for that pointed area.
Ooh.
It would just be such a disappointment if they don't make it compatible with
I'm gonna scroll up. I'm gonna try to see if that's a separate piece with Gokai Red. It does actually seem to be separate.
It has to be because of the cross armor.
Yeah.
True. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Then all right. It's gotta combine.
It's one of those things where not only do I think they would be this like comprehensive and not be able to let you do it, but at the same time, it's very strange that they didn't show it. Like,
Blade Raider's basically saying, "I've looked at the pictures long enough that I believe it can fit on red."
Okay. All right.
I mean, the thing is, like, technically, I mean, there's Daiso cards from back in the day that had all of them use it.
Yeah.
Would have been cool if it could be for everybody, I guess. But as long as Red can use it, that's all I care about.
Yeah. I mean, the rest of them, come on, please. They wouldn't make a new mold. They wouldn't.
Well, it would work on pink and yellow.
Oh, it doesn't work on pink and yellow.
But dang. Which they did use it on Daiso cards, so like technically.
But green and I saw those floating around again recently. But green and blue, they do seem to.
Yeah, so if you wanted to give it to them, I don't see why it wouldn't work.
Green, blue, and red don't have the ridges quite as prominently as yellow and pink. Like, see how they have the molded ridges, and then these guys are just blank.
That's true.
That's unfortunate.
But yeah, I mean, like as Blade Raider saying in the chat and everything, like especially because of the fact that the cross armor belt piece swaps for him, I'm sure.
Yeah,
it's gonna be able to work.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really cool. Anyway, back to Silver. Here's everything you're getting with it. The 2 versions of the Gokai Cellular.
Here's the what I described as like the spoiler-free layout.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
And also, if you guys don't care, we are going to go into Gokaiger spoiler territory very soon, so keep that in mind. But yeah, okay, I see now. Yeah, it does connect via that port. I'm excited, very excited. Good time. Has both versions of the weapon, or all 3 versions of the weapon.
It's interesting to me that they're giving you both like complete spears, because like that one Gokaiger figure that I have of him with the key mode or whatever, the like top pops off and you swap the top. of the spear.
So. Oh. I have a feeling that would have been tough to.
Yeah, it probably would have been. I mean, it's nice that we get them both anyway. So.
Yeah. All right, this is your last warning. If you don't want to be spoiled by Gokaiger stuff, 10 Gokaiger stuff, and also you have actually managed to make it this far without being spoiled, and also have not watched it yet, I don't want to ruin it for you, so leave now.
We won't talk plot spoilers. Don't worry.
No, we won't. Though I would certainly like to.
We won't tell you about Gokai Navi.
I guess we could if we get to the simulation part of when we get to that. But
yeah, well, okay, yeah, we can get there. Yeah, boom.
Yeah.
Woo!
This form is so good.
Oh,
yeah, I love this form.
I gotta say, when I first saw it, like the physical suit, I thought, oh, that's all right. But when I'm seeing this figure, it's like, ooh, that looks good. Something about the proportions look better on this, I think.
I wonder how you fit it on. Like, is it like you fit the arms through the sides and then clasp them in the center? Is that what this is?
I guess. Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, it looks so good.
Finally giving him a proper upgrade and not just stealing guys.
Yeah. Blade Raider, the boat bra mode. Yeah, that's right. This looks great. It's got a cape. It's not, soft goods or pliable or anything. They didn't say if it was PVC. I don't know what that situation is going to be like and what sort of articulation it'll come with.
It's got a curvature to it, so that seems PVC-esque.
What's going on back here, do you think? What is this, like, circular? Okay, that's for the side skirts.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, got it. Then we have these two with their sword situations.
Yeah.
God, it's like it's painted.
So good.
Can I just say, small aside, I genuinely wonder if there is some sort of intentional thing going on within Toei and Bandai where they think about, like, hey, we're celebrating Forze, so let's do something that looks a little bit like Forze. Like, because you see the leg armaments there.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
It's a bit conspiracy theory, but it's like I remember there was this one quote, I think from Shirakura, it almost always is, where he's like, we think about the motifs that we're doing each year for Rider and Sentai. So, like, if we're doing a Rider with this motif, then this kind of monster might appear in Sentai. So it's like they do think on that level a little bit sometimes.
I don't know. I feel like it's more coincidental than not.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just going more with the Gokaiger theme.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just trying to justify how they came up with that sort of weapon for Luca, like the swords on the leg.
Yeah, I mean, like,
it also is. They're trying to mimic Gokaiger.
Yeah.
I feel because
they would have the cannons in the legs.
And like,
so
connector portions on Forze, like for the legs, they happened either on the side or right on the shin. Like, there is no set path.
I'm thinking about how this resembles the launcher one specifically.
I get that, but like, I don't think there's a correlation.
Yeah, that's fair. This is kind of like the numbers theory. It's like, you're valid for not believing it.
Numbers theory worked up until Drive happened, and then
see, there's 3 sevens in the title.
I love the people who try to make number theory work all the way up to like Geo. And I'm like, it's just not happening anymore. It's not happening anymore.
I've never done it, but I've always said that someone needs to kind of step in and say, you guys forgot Amazon. You need to start over.
I typically, in my mind, go as far as like Gaim. Because like that Loxy does look like a 6. Fine.
It does.
Fine.
5 is where I think it's reasonable to cut it off at.
Yeah.
6 I think is just coincidental, but then anything after that has been ridiculous.
I don't know. I think there's enough merit in 6. 7, absolutely not. Go fuck yourself. 8 never happened.
If you look at Drive's logo, it looks like 3 sevens.
Well, then you have the people that are like, if you flip the shift car and hold it at like a 65-degree angle or whatever the heck you like.
Oh yeah. If you flip the shift car, hold it at that angle, you can absolutely go fuck yourself. It's not happening.
And then Ghost is like, well, if you stack 2 icons on top of each other, I'm like, well, No.
Chris
and they were also saying like, "Hey, the infinity, you turn that to the side. That's an 8." Like, yeah, you dipshit, go away.
And then the people that were like, if you like flip a gas shot upside down and backwards, it's definitely a 9. I'm like, no, it's not.
No.
Chris just saying, yes, the ride watch is obviously an 11. Come on, Josh.
One of my favorites is the build one for the 10, where they're like, the crank and the big circle in the front is the 10. It's the 1 and the 0.
I've said this before. People were going on about that, and then like you cut to Revi's design where he very unsubtly has a 50 carved into his chest.
Yeah,
that's very out of place.
Guys, I don't know. I think he might be the 50th rider.
This franchise has been going on for a while. So along with this bit, so these armaments.
Yeah, these ones are cool
look
too.
good. I can understand how the leg ones work. Like we've been able to easily take them off of the knee joints, and that would just be an easy swap. What I'm concerned with is how the arm ones are mounted, because like doesn't look like clip on. Unfortunately, it looks like it might be through the wrist peg, and those wrist pegs are typically kind of thin.
Ooh,
and that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, that'd be scary. I would much prefer it to just be a peg, or to be a clip-on.
Yeah, and I'd even be scared if it were a forearm swap, which we know it isn't because there are no extra forearm pieces.
And also, like, it would not be easy to do that in a way that looks good.
Yeah,
true.
Because the way the forearms work is that it's like pegged into there, so it's like you're gonna have a portion of the forearm that's gonna be a specific color.
Yeah.
So this is interesting, but I'm just so happy these are fully painted.
Yeah.
Like, I guess since they're attached to the figures, they wanted to paint them.
You know what? If the weapons had to turn out the way they did to make these good, I get it.
I guess
think
so,
it's also just the fact that they're in a set with one figure.
Mm-hmm.
Are they able to stretch the budget out?
Also, it is baffling to me that we can get the eyes picked out on this skull here and not on the forehead.
Ooh,
this is much smaller than this. What happened?
Maybe that's a sticker, actually.
Oh, you know what? This is over black plastic, so they must have just not painted that. They would have had to paint the black there. Maybe. Anyway, good stuff. You can also combine it onto Marvelous.
Yeah,
we can see the forearms here.
Yeah, exactly. And also, the green does not extend to the other side of this. Unfortunately,
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's how you know it's Bandai.
Yeah, this looks great.
I mean, I don't know that there is any toy company outside of or any toy line outside of maybe Hot Toys and maybe Figure Arts that would go there, you know? And the other high-end Mayfex and whatnot.
Figure Arts would get the detail, but then you can't use the figure without it exploding. So
that's true, yeah. But this is good. This is very good. I love the look of this thing. All of these parts are coming in a set with silver, and this is the spoilery version of the layout.
So I was curious about it, and I kept looking at the images of them, basically the whole team in the movie, the promotional materials. Gokai Silver didn't get anything, did he?
No, he did not.
Because I was looking at the gold mode chest, just being like, "Is there anything new added onto?"
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that they would have done something like that.
I'm guessing you didn't watch it yet.
So keep your mouth shut.
Got it. Okay. No, I was asking. Okay. All right. I will not say anything then.
So okay. Nothing that's represented as a toy, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. Yeah, here's everybody. Let's dive into speculation because we've been talking about it for a while.
Can I just toss out mine real quick?
Yeah.
What was the okay? Yeah, okay. So a figure of Gokai Silver's Go on Wings. Yep. They'll show you that first, and then they'll say, "Oh, but it's weird that we made this, huh?" Introducing SHODO Super Go Onger. Just like, hey, we made the Go on Wings mold. I guess that means we're doing this.
I could definitely see something like that where you do like the core 5 as a set, Go on Wings as a set.
Mm-hmm.
I could easily see that, yeah. Because I don't see them putting 7 figures in one SHODO set.
Basically, the only idea that I had was, hey, let's make a figure Go on Wings and then kind of use that as a chance to promote a new set.
Yeah.
That'd be fine. But
that could be cool.
I feel like Guy could get a second set just based off of all the other forms he has.
Yeah, because I was thinking too
that keeps making things
that they could do also from the Hyper Battle DVD, the red and silver fusion form thing.
Yes.
I was thinking that one could be a thing. It's kind of an obscure thing, but they could do it.
I mean, would it be possible? I forgot what it fully looks like. Would it be possible to make it using these parts?
That's a good question, actually.
I believe it. In my mind's eye, it's literally just a head swap.
Actually, it might be possible. You need just the boots.
Who was the one that transformed? Was it a fusion of them, or was it Guy?
It was Guy in Marvelous's body. Yeah. It was supposed to be fusion, but he had a bit of Guy's hair color.
Let me see if I can find the wiki entry for it.
Yeah, so it was the Gokai Silver suit with Red's boots and Red's helmet.
Oh, okay. This is doable.
I don't know if there's an official name for that form, but the wiki just calls it Gokai Red Silver Hybrid.
Yeah, I don't think it has an official name.
Okay.
So.
Chris is saying they're actually taking a page out of Hasbro's book and doing a pile of bones and a flag cardboard background.
Ooh. Okay, so there is a little bit more going on that I remembered for this form. It's Gokai Red's head, the wrist cuffs, and the boots.
Oh,
is it the wrist cuffs
that's
too?
tougher.
Yeah, it's like the silver red cuffs, and then also the boots with the silver red cuffs. The red boots with the silver cuffs. Yes. Okay.
Oh.
So that means, hey, they can make a new mold.
They could, yeah. Or I don't think they'd have to make a new mold. Just paint the red.
You can see their cuffs here. They're a little bit different in the script shot.
No, they're different, but you just inject silver plastic into Red's arm molds. Right?
What I'm saying is that the designs are different. For the boots, for example?
No, yeah, I get you.
Completely different than both of these?
I'm saying that you would literally have to make new. Oh wait, no, okay. So I'm saying you need new legs. You're going to need to make a Gokai Silver body that has Gokai Red's boots design.
I mean, I guess it just depends on what's all in that sprue, but you could just have those as molded in the different color, presumably.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But regardless, I feel like they would need to make a whole new mold just to get all those different parts, I think.
Sure. No, yeah, I assume they'd be on different sprues, but
right.
I mean, I do wonder what is the difference collar section wise. Is there a big difference? Oh yeah, he has the fold. Silver has the fold. I wonder if the collars are a separate mold. And you might be able to put Silver's collar.
That's a good question.
When it comes to the Gokai Red Silver fusion, that's not a thing that changed.
No, I'm just saying if you put Silver's collar onto Gokai Red's mold, then you could just mold it in silver and then paint the rest of the red that you need. That's what I'm saying. That would be the division.
It seems like their coat designs are also completely different.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to help them make this work. You could just take the torso from silver and then
we've had this conversation with SHODO that there's ways they could shortcut it, but they're not.
They're not. I mean, shortcutting it might end up being more expensive.
SHODO does that because it's wild. I think SHODO Super would not take the shortcut because they're like, no, we're Premium Bandai, we can do whatever.
Yeah.
It's not even because they're madmen. It's just because now we're Premium Bandai, we don't care.
Yeah. I just want everything Gokaiger. Just give me everything Gokaiger.
You're right.
Including some more spoiler elements of 10 Gokaiger.
Yeah.
All this to say that I guess the Gokai Red Silver combination, they are justified in making an entirely new figure. So hey.
If they want,
The problem is just the fact that since they didn't acknowledge the Gokai Red mode first happened in that special, I feel like Bandai's really hesitant to acknowledge Hyper Battle DVD stuff. I mean, Rider does it a lot more than Sentai does, but Sentai is even more obscure with its Hyper Battle DVD stuff than Rider is.
You saying that made me realize I don't really know any besides the Gokaiger one.
Well, there's a couple Kyoryuger exclusive Hyper Battle DVD forms.
The rocket.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And Kyoryu Gold gets an armed on in that one.
Oh, that's why I bought a second set. That's why I bought a second of that second one, so I could use the gold armor on an extra Kyoryu Gold.
There's an Enter version of Beatbuster.
Oh yeah.
In one of them.
There are the whole Dobut Sentai.
Well, that's a Visa Next. That's not a Hyper Battle DVD.
Oh, okay. All right.
Then there's
we do need those.
The Ninja's got special forms, or not all of them. Aka Ninja and Star Ninja did. What else happened in the? There's a ticket. The puppet ticket turned into Kyoryuger again. I mean, that happened in the show, but it happened again.
It would be great if at some point we did a SHODO Tokullectibles and it came with hand swaps that have puppets
that'd be incredible.
That'd be great. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Sentai Hyper Battle DVDs haven't happened since Juoger, maybe.
No.
And Gokaiger was the first one, so they didn't do very many of them, but they kind of followed the Sentai or the Rider format of that. So
I wonder if them not acknowledging them quite as much is just because, hey, these didn't really turn out to be as good as we thought they would.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, they were never the greatest things, but I think the Gokaiger one was probably the best one, because that also has that really cool scene where they turn into all the Reds in sequence.
That's
it. Also had
ice cream. I knew about it.
Which one, Corey?
Oh, it had ice cream.
Oh, it did. It did have that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I feel let's put together a really quick addendum set. I feel like Go on Wings, Christmas, Gold Red Hybrid, throw in the treasure chest, throw in the different variants of the sword, Dawn's double gun if you're feeling saucy.
The 2 spoiler figures from 10 Gokaiger that I can think of, and that's about it. So.
Yeah. I would like those. I just remembered what you were talking about. Yeah, I want those.
Or they could use an Aka Red in there or something. That could be kind of neat.
True. Yeah. He does. Yeah, you know what? He is technically he was a Gokaiger before the Gokaigers, so.
Oh, I mean, obviously he's appeared in other things that are not Gokaiger, but he's so closely associated with Gokaiger, so he might.
Exactly, yeah. But he served as the foundation of that team.
Yeah, he created the power set.
Yeah, and you might be able to do something where you could swap out a portion of the chest or something.
I wish they would have done more with that character. I thought there was a lot of cool things they could have done with that.
He's not in Zenkaiger at all.
I know. I really wanted a 45th version of him.
What the hell is that man?
It just never happened.
Can we put his face on
I must see the rest of his team ever since that joke in Juoger.
Oh yeah. Aka Blue.
I want to see Aka Blue.
Yeah.
I have to see that.
Yeah, that's technically a Hyper Battle DVD exclusive.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Blade Raider also saying, "Hey, either way, SHODO Gavon."
That'd be cool too.
I've been shouting about that for years.
I mean, given enough time, whenever they're in a Metal Hero mood again, which happens every once in a while.
I'm telling you guys, it's SHODO I. Give me SHODO Ishinomori, all the other different properties. Heck, give me an entire wave of just Cyborg 009.
And the first set of SHODO I would just finally include that ghost figure that Corey wants.
What?
Oh, there you go. We just got
it. Okay. Yeah.
No, Chris, it wasn't Owl Blue. That was the joke.
It wasn't Owl Blue. No.
Yes, Sella. I think it was Sella. She was like, oh, "Is there an Owl Blue too?"
He said, "No, Aka Blue."
Yeah, he said, "There's an Aka Blue,"
and then there was a dead silence.
We never seen what Aka Blue looks like.
Oh, is next year Gavon's anniversary?
Oh,
Tony's gonna go nuts. And by that, I mean probably nothing.
Yeah, probably.
I was about to say, they're going to go nuts. One more movie.
Let's try this for like the fourth time. It's gotta work out, right?
They'll get it right eventually, I'm sure.
They're like, we gotta
I just think those suits are so much cooler looking than like most recent because like they're not technically like connected to some strange amalgamation of different cool things. It's just I'm a dude and I have armor on and it is functional and it kicks ass.
I was because I was watching stuff with friends yesterday. I watched an episode of Windspector. That show is very of its time with the designs, the robot designs. Very cool. There's an episode with a robot cop named Brian.
I don't know that I've met a Brian that I liked.
I was going to say, yes, it did seem like it was very obviously RoboCop.
This just in, Corey hates all Brians.
And I never get to spell it right. I always just put brain instead.
Oops.
But I guess that's more of a me problem. Anyway, boom. Hey, I think that's it for us. We've gone far longer than I thought, and my friend wanted to watch Shang-Chi a while ago.
Yeah, Corey, did you had a lightning collection question? Was that for the show or after the show?
Oh, it was after the show. I guess I could ask it now. Now that you have In Space Pink in person, does it look any less like Carly Shay and more like the actress? Or is it just Carly Shay, the action figure?
Is it Carly Shay or Charlie Kay?
It most certainly still is Carly Shay, the action figure.
Damn. Okay. And also, actually, this next question would probably best be off books. So,
this one's a really out there question.
Behind the scenes.
Well, I don't know. Information that you're not able to share.
I gotcha. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right, cool. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like the episode, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week.
Links in the description.
Yeah. There are plenty of links in the description. And once again, I have not done any sort of research on Toys for Tots, but I feel like it'd be a cool...
It's not December yet, so...
But I have seen them hanging out outside of Walmart's. So, look into it. Help us out. Also, still links to how you can help support the Black Lives Matter movement, the hashtag Stop Anti-Asian Hate, and also a donation link to the Trevor Project. That's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Keep it.
See ya.
There we go.
Oh, did you have that planned?
Well, I happen to have it on the desk now.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's helpful because sometimes I'll forget mine. Man, that was fun. With the awkward end card portion.
Oh yes, my favorite part.
Yeah.